I'm Rajiv, Event Management Team Lead at My Future Hub. I welcome you all to this webinar, which is organized by My Future Hub News, Education and Career. And at very first, I'm remembering a quote. I don't think the human race will survive the next 1,000 years unless we spread into space. Like there are too many accidents that can befall life on a single planet. But I'm an optimist. We will reach out to the stars. And this quote is just told by Stephen Hawking. We all know he's a great scientist and a space explorer. And same as that, we're just going to cover a topic related to space. But very first, let me introduce to all of you to our speaker. Well, if I start saying something about him, then it'll not stop. So he's Sunny Kabrawala, founder and director of Space Technology and Aeronautical Rocket Lab, short for Star Lab, which he launched at the age of 19. And at the age of 9, he built his very first rocket. Apart from all these things, he's having a dream of taking our Indian flag on Mars by 2025. Without wasting much time, I like to call him on the webinar and to just give his valuable views, with share his valuable views with us. Thank you, sir. Please, Mr. Sunny Kabrawala, please take over.
Sure. First of all, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity and for your lovely introduction. If you want to, know me for one thing, then I would like to be remembered as a science communicator. I like to interact with students. I like to talk to them and answer their questions. I'm nothing but just an ordinary, you can call me a curious person who likes to explore things and who likes to build innovations. Now what we'll do is, in this talk, I'll talk about my journey. I'll talk about how I started and how can we, do a lot of things in the future and what are the opportunities for students in this domain, especially when how this all started and so it is not going to end, but how you can build a career into this. So when I was in fourth grade, I was sitting in a living hall and I was watching a news channel. So they were showing that Sunita Williams was gonna return back to Earth safely. I asked my mom that who is Sunita Williams, and she told me she is an Indo-American astronaut. Then I asked who is an astronaut. She told me astronaut is a person who go to space to do some research work. And then I asked that why they go to space, and she had no answer for that. So she said, "Jab tu bada ho jayega, tab you will get the answer." Now, what happened? On the very next day of that, there was a news in the media. So they printed the photo of picture of the space shuttle, and we all might have seen that picture of space shuttle in our life. I decided to build one. I was in the fourth grade. So I built a non-working model from the waste plastic bottle, and the very next day I went to my school and I decided to show it to my teacher. Now my teacher asked me, how many of you saw the news channel on Saturday? And I was not able to recall that thing. Then she asked me, she asked the class, how many of you know Sunita Williams? I was like, I know. She asked, who is Sunita Williams? I said, she's an Indo-American astronaut. And that was the first time I got the feeling of scientist, because पूरी class के पास आंसर नहीं था, मेरे पास था. Then she asked, what this astronaut do? I said they go to space and they do some research work. Now again she asked, why did they go to space? Now I cannot tell her कि आप जब बड़े हो जाओगे आपको आंसर मिल जाएगा, right? I didn't have answer for that question. And what I did, I took out that model, non-working model, space shuttle का जो मैंने बनाया था. I decided to show it to my teacher and I represented it to her. And I thought she would get happy, but she was angry at me. You know why? Because I made an American flag on that model. जो पेपर में न्यूज़पेपर में छपा था वो अमेरिकन फ्लैग था, एंड मैंने भी सेम बनाया था. आई वाज अ गुजरात बोर्ड स्टूडेंट, एंड हम स्टूडेंट्स क्या करते हैं, जो बुक में होता है सेम एग्जाम में उतार लेते हैं. तो सेम चीज मैंने वो की थी उस वक्त. But on the very same day, I promised my teacher that when I'll grow up, I'll build a rocket that can go to space with an Indian flag on it. I never knew that this promise is going to be so serious. Then it became my dream to become an aerospace engineer. But and at that time, I didn't have any internet connection, no smartphones, no laptops, anything. It was very difficult for me to gather the information about space, about the missions, and about this opportunities for students. What happened was, now I used to gather this thing informations from Discovery Channel, from watching the from reading the encyclopedia, and I used to try to make small rockets like from the firecrackers. and they were just waste of time and waste of energy at that time. But those things actually taught me the basics of the rockets. I was not into equations, I was not into theories, I was not into aerodynamics or anything. I was just attaching the rockets, firecracker rockets with the plastic bottle. I used to fly them and they never used to fly. So this is how I started, and I was completely messing up with my studies. In ninth grade I failed in mathematics. In 10th I got 60% grades. Can you even imagine 60% grades in today's generation? I guess 99% पे आने पे भी students rechecking में देते हैं, and I got 60% grades at that time, right? In 11th, I decided to join an IIT coaching center. I never knew what is IIT, and my friend ने join किया, so I joined an IIT coaching center. I failed in physics in 11th grade, and I was terminated from the class because they were more concerned about their reputation, and they were less concerned about my education. So I was kicked out of that coaching class because I got failed in physics. In 12th, I got 42% grades. Again, 42% not enough for me to get into aerospace, right? So after that, I applied for a lot of colleges. I got rejected in almost all the colleges for the aerospace. In Surat, I got admission in one of the local colleges in electronics department, and I started my graduation. I started my graduation program there. So this is what happened at that moment. I joined in 2013. I joined a Bhagwan Mahavir College, an electronics department. Now, on still, I was passionate about space. I always wanted to work for ISRO. Always wanted to do some rocket stuff and satellite stuff. In 2013, when I entered the college, the first thought that came in my mind was, after leaving this college, I should be known for only one thing, that is space, and I started working for that. But जब कॉलेज में जाते हो तो बहुत जोश होता है. We are energetic, like we are young blood and we always get energetic. We'll go in college, we'll complete our assignments on time, we'll study on time, and हम exams में अच्छा grade लाएंगे. Believe me, first 2 semesters were good. Then I started getting backlogs. I failed in examinations. Now, I still remember in 2014, I went to for one of the centers in of ISRO, और वहां पे गया, and there was a hoarding there. ISRO का logo था. I stood there and I asked my friend to click a photograph of me with that logo, and I decided to upload it on Facebook so that I can get as many likes as possible and to show off to the people that I'm standing at the place where I dream to work. अब पूरा इंडस्ट्रियल विजिट के एंडिंग में द इसरो साइंटिस्ट वाज एक्सप्लेनिंग एवरीथिंग, एंड इन द एंड he asked us to put questions. Now everyone was nervous and no one was asking question, and I decided to ask a question. I said, if we how can we enter ISRO? How can we do a job at ISRO? He said, the first criteria is you should not have backlogs in any of the examinations in the college. And I was like, sorry sir, wrong question, because I got many backlogs, right? So it was very much clear that the doors of ISRO was closed for me, and I could never work for ISRO in my life, throughout my life, because I failed in examinations, though I was passionate about space. So officially I cannot be a part of ISRO anymore. But in 2015, again, I was selected for one of the internship program. I went to Europe for 3 months. I learned about the basic electronics and all things. What I noticed was, in those countries, people actually strive for skill, and they spend a lot of time in improving their skill rather than improving their grades. So that is what I understood. The grades are just numbers, and they cannot stop me from achieving my dream. Like, if you are passionate about exploring space, and अगर आपने एस्ट्रोफिजिक्स नहीं किया, आप बाहर जाओगे, आप जब स्काई में देखोगे, मून वोंट टेल यू कि आपके पास एस्ट्रोफिजिक्स की डिग्री नहीं, you cannot see me, right? It just takes curiosity and a lot of questions to know about space and to know about the mystery of the space. And this is very much clear, right? So in 2015, now एक incident हुआ, like 2015 में we started a rocket club in Surat. You might have heard about robotic clubs, you might have heard about RC plane clubs, but there were no robotic clubs. So in 2015, we set out. On November 5th, we started a rocket club in Surat, and it was late night at 2:30 when I got a phone call from one of my classmates. He wanted to do something in this thing. Like, we used to make model rockets and we used to fly them, but there was no official club or group for that. So he said, let's name it, let's make it a brand. And I was like, okay, fine, let's decide. So I at 2:30 a.m. in the early morning, when someone calls you to name a club. It was very difficult for me to decide a name. I wanted a name which should sound technical, but it should be simple for kids to spell, and that is how we got the name Space Technology and Aeronautical Rocketry, which who's short form as STAR. So this is how we started in 2015 when we were in the second or third year of my graduation, and in 2016 we started working on a CANSAT. CANSAT are the small can size satellites uh, which can be put in the rocket, and you can do an actual simulation of a satellite, but they do not go to space. We decided to work on that. We worked for 3 months, and we ultimately shut down that project because of the lack of the knowledge we had, and we were not able to build the communication system for that. But then we decided to go to various schools and colleges to conduct seminars and to spread awareness about space. Uh, we personally went to more than 44 schools at that time. We got permission only in 3 schools to do seminars, free of cost seminars, and those schools because मैं उस स्कूल में पढ़ा था बचपन में. So 3 स्कूल में हमने seminars किया. उसके बाद an incident happened that changed my life completely. Like मैंने कोई तावीज वावीज नहीं पहनी थी, but something happened with me which gave me a turning point to my career of the star. नाउ इसरो का एक रिसीवर हमारे कॉलेज को मिला था, इंडियन रीजनल नेविगेशन सैटेलाइट सिस्टम. यू माइट हैव हर्ड अबाउट नाविक, आवर ओन नेविगेशन सिस्टम व्हिच इंडिया हैज डेवलप्ड नाउ. ठीक है. और at that time it was into research and development process, and the ISRO had given 14 receivers to 14 colleges across India to do research. Fortunately, one of those colleges was my college who got the receiver, and my professor was doing research, and I was just watching him doing that. Like I used to sit in the lab and I used to discuss about what he's doing, and I used to just take interest in that. 6 girls from other college, they were doing their major project there on that receiver, and my sir told me, you along with those 6 girls will be going to Dehradun to one of the ISRO centers to present the paper, research paper there. Now I was like that those 6 girls are going to present. I have just gather the information of the research which we have done, and I'm going to be like just a supporter to them. Now I still remember we were traveling to Dehradun and we were in train, and the girl said, tomorrow we have the presentation, please give me the PPT. I said, PPT मैंने बनाई नहीं है, like we are engineering students, presentation कल है, हम एक दिन पहले PPT नहीं बनाते, right? We make it on the very same day. So then she said, I'm really very much nervous, please share details as soon as possible. I said, I'll share it jaldi se after reaching. Next day in the morning at 8 a.m. she called me up, Sunny, where is the PPT? मैंने बोला दोपहर को 2 बजे presentation है, 12 बजे तक दे दूंगा. Like we are engineering students, it take time, right? 12 बजे on time I gave her the presentation PPT. 5 स्लाइड था, पहला स्लाइड नाम लिखा था, लास्ट स्लाइड में थैंक यू स्लाइड थी. So पूरा 3 स्लाइड का पीपीटी आई सबमिटेड टू हर, एंड शी वाज वेरी मच नर्वस. शी सेड मैं क्या प्रेजेंट करूंगी. आई सेड ओनली वन थिंग, हम इसरो के जिस सेंटर में खड़े हैं, it builds remote sensing technology. So what happened was कि on the very same day, so the presentation was in the afternoon. I submitted the presentation, and now we at 2 p.m. and she also told me that I'm very much nervous and I don't know what we are going to present there. I said the center in which we are going to represent our work is responsible for building the remote sensing technology, and our research is on navigation. So the scientists working here don't know anything about navigation, so just be chilled. And she got confident now that the scientists don't know anything about navigation, and because the center is for remote sensing and our work was on navigation, she got confident. Now at 2 p.m. we entered this seminar hall. The first presentation was going on, and on this and in the end, the last slide, the name of the person who was presenting the PPT was there. His name was Dr. Anil Kumar. Who was he? He was one of the core scientists who worked on Indian navigation system, and he was present there. Now I told that girl that either the scientist here don't know anything about navigation, but the guy himself who built the navigation system was present there. That girl turned at me and looked at me. I said only one thing to her: best of luck. and she was literally very much angry. Now we presented our work. Presentation was good. We got a lot of questions from the audience, from the judge and everyone, from the scientists there. On the very next day, on the last conclusion session, there was an announcement. The best paper presentation award goes to people from Surat. And we were shocked. because there were IIT students, there were NIT students, there were ISRO scientists who represented. We were only students from the local college, and we were shocked because we have never seen such thing happening with us in our life. Like never, no success until that moment. Like even in the examination in mathematics, if we get LHS equals to RHS, we doubt on ourselves how we got this. So in this also, we were like shocked and like how we won, but that was the reality. We didn't have any laboratory till that day. We used to work in garden and do all the research work. When we returned back, uh, my director called me. He said, where you guys work? I said, sir, we don't have gardens, so we do a meetup every Sunday in gardens. He said, being an engineering college, a lot of classrooms are empty. So you can take up any classroom and set up a laboratory there. And then we set up the first laboratory in 2017 there, on 3rd January, and we named it as Star Research Laboratory. And that is how my journey started. Like I never thought that this journey is going to be so long and we are going to get converted into a private limited company and we are going to grow international. I was just 19-year-old at that time. I'm 24 right now. But that is what happened. Like I never saw that this is my target. I never planned it out, but something, it was constant hard work, by my team, which resulted into this. Now in 2017 we started it as a now we got incubated and we took it as a startup. We started doing workshops and lot of outreach program in India. We wanted to work on rockets, but we got to know that a lot of students aspire to be astronauts. A lot of students want to be an astronaut, but they lack in having the opportunities. So what we can do is we can open this platform for students where you can come, you can design, build, and launch your own rocket. Now we are not aware about the business model. We are not aware about how we are going to do that, but that thing worked. Like no one in the world give you platform to design, build, and launch your own rocket. What we did at that moment, the students came, we trained them for 2 or 2 to 3 days, and they launched their rockets. So this gave a good experience to students.
Is it not very
Yes.
expensive, sir? Sorry to interrupt you. Is that not very
Yes.
expensive?
So, sir, these are the high-powered rockets which can be built within 6,000 or 7,000 rupee per rocket. And at that moment, we were into research and development phase, so we could not hire any employee to build those rockets. What we did was, on one side, we wanted our rockets to be built. On second side, students wanted to get experience. So we provided them platform, and they used to build that. Like started with a 0 rupee investment. We have not invested a single rupee till date in this startup, not even from our pocket, not from any investor pocket. It's purely the revenue we generated, we are putting back into this company. So even no one in the world have started a rocket company with a 0 rupee investment, because people believe that you need money to start, right? So in the start, what we did, we had knowledge about rockets. We used to go to colleges and schools. We did workshop. We generated revenue. Then we started buying machines. We started buying 3D printers, the electronic circuits and everything. And we have everything in house right now. And that is how we started working. Initially, then 2017, we did a mission, CANSAT mission called Mission Access, the one which we closed down in 2017 because we were not able to build communication system. Now what happened was, in 2017, we built it within 29 days. We launched it on 9 February and we became the first startup in India to launch a CAN-size satellite using our own rocket. So satellite bhi hamara and rocket bhi hamara khud ka. So, and we got a letter from appreciation letter from one of the NASA engineers for that mission. So it was very first time when we got into the limelight and into the media and the press conference where we were interviewed by a lot of news channels, and we got a recognition in the Indian ecosystem that we exist and we are doing such stuff, and we started getting a lot of help from people. 2018 was one of the trademark years. So now I'll skip most of the parts so that I can get questions from you and I can answer them. But I'll tell you overview what we did till 2020. In 2018, we started building high-powered rockets, and like high-powered rockets are very expensive in America. They cost around 90,000 to 1 lakh rupee per model, and we built it within 6,000 rupee. And because we build all flight computers, we build engines, structures, launch pads, test mechanisms, everything in house, so they are very much cheaper, and we make it from the limited resources. So that is how we made rocket science easier and cheaper as well. So in 2018, we got invited by TEDx, where we delivered a talk on how to build a rocket within $600. And then we got invited by Joe Stocks and other platforms like Uganda, where we shared platform with Indian former president. So that is what happened with us. That was a moment which gave us a good recognition in the Indian society. But then we wanted, like, we don't want to be celebrities. We don't want to be people who just do things for the name, for the fame purpose. But we always wanted to have a purpose that is to serve Indian students, because a lot of students like me who wants these opportunities. So we decided to keep this platform open for students, irrespective of their religion, irrespective of their academic background, irrespective of their finance background, irrespective of the place they belong to. If you are a human, if you are passionate, come to us. We won't ask you your grades. You can work with us, you can build rockets and you can launch them. So this is the strong. In fact, if you talk about the core team of Star, they all failed in the colleges, and they are planning to drop out right now. They all are students and they are planning to drop out. So the base of the Star is made up of failures, and that's the reason we respect failures a lot, right? So if you come with failures, you are most welcome. We will help you out to learn things. Now in 2018 we did that. Now in 2018 in September, something good happened with us. Like, we got incorporated as a private limited firm, and we got recognition under Startup India. Then ultimately we became an official company in Indian Ministry of Corporate Affairs. In 2019 again we launched, so in 2018 in the December we decided that we will commercialize our high powered rocket by 2020. By commercialize, I mean anyone in India can buy those rockets. You can book your rocket launch, we come to your place and we launch them. I wanted to do that by 2020. We launched it in 2019. In 2019, 36 rockets were booked and we launched them successfully across India. So that was a milestone we achieved. And then in 2020 again we had a lot of plans, but that pandemic occurred, and this situation was again got us a turning point. So now we always wanted to do things online, but we were scared of doing that online, and we were procrastinating things, like we were delaying things. But in 2020 what we did, we had a good presence in the American space ecosystem. So we decided to invite a lot of speakers from America to deliver talks and to interact with our students. You won't believe who were those guys. They were the founders of the elite companies, and we got the co-founder of SpaceX who worked with Elon Musk. We interviewed him few days back, 3 days back, and he talked to the students about how can he start a rocket company. And you can see that video also on YouTube. Channel name is Star Insights. Imagine, guys, a guy who got failed in 11th physics. He got only 42% grades. People used to tell him, you cannot be an aerospace engineer, you cannot be a scientist. But he interviewed the co-founder of SpaceX. If I can do this, you can do anything. Because I am such a dumb person, I am such a lazy person. But yeah, I do believe in hard work a lot. So this was, if I can do anything, you can do everything. So everything is possible for you guys.